folks, welcome to Fyrefly's Follies. I hope that you enjoy the video today. If you do, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out a lot. If you haven't subscribed, I hope that you will and stick around for a little while. So today I am making applesauce. And for those of you who have been on my channel for a while, you know that I have wombaroos, which are miniature sugar gliders, and we go through a good bit of fruit in this house. They love applesauce. I make it with no sugar, it's just the apple. So today I'm going to make them some applesauce. Now, my friend Shelly got me this apple peeler corer, and I have to tell you, this thing is a lifesaver. It's a hand saver, it's a wrist saver. It is so fast. You can just get through an apple in no time flat. Now, you do need to split your apple and check, because you might have, if it's not exactly straight, that one made a mess. If it's not exactly straight when you put it on, you might have to go in and check and pull a little bit of core out of it. That half is good, but this half, can you see that? I have to take just a little bit of core out, but it's a whole lot easier to take a little bit of core out than it is to peel and core an entire apple. So I'm going to keep peeling apples, and I will come back and talk to you about what's next. Okay, I got my apples all peeled and cored. The machine slices as it goes, so it's great. I end up with a whole lot of pieces that are nice and thin, and they're actually pretty uniform, and they're peeled. Just the tiniest little bit of peel comes off. So that machine is a lifesaver. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 cups of apple juice to this, and I'm going to set it on low, and I'm going to let it heat up, and then I'm going to turn it to medium, and I'm going to bring it up to a simmer, and I'm going to simmer it for about 20 minutes, and then I'll check it and see how tender they are. So once I have that done, I will bring you back. Alright, y'all, I have my jars in, ooh, warm. Alright, y'all, I've got my jars ready in my water bath canner. I've got my applesauce done. I am going to, let me show you. I didn't stir it a ton, so it's still pretty chunky. I'm going to take a potato masher, keep it here where you can kind of see it, and I'm just going to mash these up. It doesn't have to be smooth. I don't mind a chunky applesauce, and my girls will eat it whether it's chunky or smooth. And really it's for them more than for me. So I'm just giving it a good once over with the potato masher. And then we're going to get some warm jars out and we're going to fill them. That looks pretty good. Alright, we'll start with 9 half pints. I don't think we're going to get enough for these, but we'll start with 9. I have more if I need them, but like I said, I don't think we're going to get all of these. So, you will need a debubbler, chopstick. I don't put metal in my jars because I worry about it cracking them. And we're just going to fill these to a 1/2 inch headspace. And I'm going to start by filling them pretty close, and then I will debubble them. Well, overfilled that one a bit. And you want to, let's see if you can see that. See how there's a bubble in the bottom and there are bubbles down in it? You want to get those bubbles out. So you want to work your debubbler. Make sure that you've got your bubbles out. Check your headspace. That one might need another spoonful. That one looks just about perfect. Alright, I've had my lids sitting in. I brought water up to a hard simmer and put my lids in, so I got my lids. And of course, the most important step, apples are sticky. I'm using clear vinegar, piece of paper towel, and I'm going to clean the rims. And we are going fingertip tight. You want to be able to move that lid. Or ring, I'm sorry. And again, we are just going fingertip tight with these. So now I'm going to put these back into the water bath canner. I'm going to bring it up to a hard boil. And once it is boiling, I am going to set a timer for 15 minutes. I'm going to let them process for 15 minutes at a hard boil. Then I'll turn it off and I'll let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, the applesauce has processed for 15 minutes. And I turned the stove off. And I've let it sit for about 5 minutes. So now let's pull them out and see what we have. See if I can get the camera to focus on it for you. So what we ended up with is beautiful, beautiful applesauce. Now again, you can see the chunks in mine. I left mine a little chunky because that's kind of what I like, and my girls have never complained about it. Now I will leave these sitting until sometime tomorrow, and then I'll come back and I'll take the rings off and check the seals. I'll wash the jars and I'll label them and I'll put them in my pantry. These are good in the pantry for 2 or 3 years. This is enough to last us about 6 months or so. I will probably do one more batch of applesauce later in the fall. But it's really just that easy. You cook it down, you jar it up, you process it in a water bath, and then you let it sit. I really hope that you enjoyed the video today. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out a lot. If you haven't subscribed, I hope that you will. And if you hit the notification bell, they'll let you know when I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching today. Have a great day.